blowing smoke, preaching about the world like it's some kind of joke. Says he loves peace, but his tongue cuts deep, keeps folks awake when they trying to sleep. 1 second smiling, next he's throwing flames, talking so wild they forgot his name. He got the mind-stained blues, Lord, can't you see? Every word he speaks spill misery. Folks don't argue, they just refuse. They walk away from that mind-stained blues. He got the mind-stained blues, oh yes, it's true. Every time he talks, something foul comes through. Got a mouth full of facts that don't hold no weight. Spits like he's wise, but he's preaching hate. Claims he's a healer, claims he's woke, but his love's just a cruel man's joke. Joy to rage like a rattlesnake strike, talking about peace while he picks a fight. He got the mind-stained blues, can't wash it off. Every word he spilled just makes folks scoff. Folks don't listen, they pay no dues. They done tuned out them mind-stained blues. Yeah, he got the mind-stained blues and it sticks like glue. The more he talks, the less sounds true. Mirror full of lies, dressed up like grace, painted smile on a weathered face. But you scratch that mask and what you find is thorns in a crown and a crooked mind. Talks about sinners, but he sins the same. Blame in the fire, but he feeds the flame. Every word's a trap, every smile's a blade, and folks walk off when the dues get paid. Ain't no reasoning, ain't no peace, just a river of noise that never cease. He got the mind-stained blues soaked down deep. Ain't no prayer gonna help him sleep. Folks just sigh, they've had their cues. Ain't no fixing them mind-stained blues. Yeah, he got the mind-stained blues, and we all knew that every word he speaks just turns the sky untrue. So if you see him coming, don't catch his eye, or you'll wear them stains till the day you die. Oh man, here we go again, we're going to create change. Make it happen this time. Let's go, always good vibes.
Yeah. Good vibes after dark. Welcome everybody. Creating Change. Finding in the house. Welcome everybody.
Let's go, always good vibes. Create change. Let's go, always good vibes. Let's go, always good vibes.
Yeah. Good vibes, everybody. Welcome. This is Guy and Shime. We appreciate y'all being here, man. Coming at you with a little after dark vibes, man. Getting the community together, building up the community. I see you down there, Orange Frog. That's a good use of vocabulary. I'll push you up for that. You know, just having a little bit of fun, man. We don't claim to be nothing but some fellas having some fun with it. But I appreciate the, appreciate the interaction, man. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Truth Wave. We see you out there, brother. What's happening, man? What's happening? Brother Noble in the house. What's up, Brother Noble? I see you there. I see you there. What's happening, my man? What's happening? Orange Frog, I see you down there, brother. It's all good. We appreciate you reaching out, touching base with us, man. Having some good vibes, man. Celebrating a year today, Brother Sean. I know you just had your year mark yesterday. Thank you, man. Yeah, man. We both kind of started this journey along the same path, man. You know, the same about the same time, and kind of wound up our paths crossing ways few months in our little journey, and then started with good vibes with Guy and Shine, building community, about building a safe spot to land at, a good spot to get together with the good vibes. And, it just been stretching our wings, learning the StreamYard, learning these different techniques and how to, share things out and stuff like that, man. It's just been a killer experience, man. It's just been a killer ride, dude. But yeah, congratulations on your year. Congratulations on my year, everybody else's year, and the next year, and the year after that.
My family, so etc. But it's been interesting, man. It's been interesting to start out as kind of like one thing and see how much evolution in a year due to, social, political, whatever, like all these different situations that we've been able to incorporate and experience and talk about together, which I think is kind of the greatest thing about this whole endeavor. You know what I mean? Plus the people that listen to it, of course, but it wouldn't be anything without the people that aren't there. But to be able to have these discussions and kind of embrace the change has been an amazing thing. So,
Oh man, dude, it just accept it and go with it and take the punches and do what you got to and understand that everything isn't going to work out and be cut it out to suit you. Everything
yep,
isn't going to be sorted out to suit you. Not every time. You just got to go with the flow and be good. I mean, we have good vibed it all the way to 43 in the house. We appreciate y'all being here. Hit the like button. We appreciate you guys coming in. My name is Guy. This is Sean Dig. We're in the house just trying to bring some good vibes, building community connections. If you're here, chime in. Let us know you're here. We'll highlight your comments, see you, and recognize you. That's what this evening's about.
yep,
Connecting with your good vibe and community. No matter where you're coming in at, it's good vibes. And we've built this thing from scratch, man. Starting out, not knowing really even how to share it to the page proper. Remember our first live, all sitting up all straight with the phone all crazy and everything, sitting there looking at each other. But there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You got to get started, and then you take the things that you learn and you just start stacking them in there, man. You start figuring out the processes, and just appreciate it, man. Appreciate the fun ride. Appreciate the community you're able to
allow
build.
yourself to be, you know what I mean? Allow yourself to be with what you have, which I think is always a good message in any forum. But that's been one of the coolest things. It's like, well, we could, we figured a lot of stuff out, and now we can do what we can do with this. But just allowing yourself to get outside of yourself, unplug from this, and then tap into what is, you want to say what you wanted to do, man. Because like that's one of the greatest things about this tool that we have. You can use it for great good or other nefarious activities.
You can have a lot of fun with it if you enjoy the process, man. Good vibed it all the way through this year, and built ourselves a little crew behind us. We've got our people that's been coming, and just man, what a community that is behind us and with us. And we're building every day. New people coming in and seeing that, man. It's about good. It's about just everybody hanging out, being good vibes, and helping where you can. I would not be monetized in a year today. I would not already be monetized if it was not for community people reaching out to me and helping me with things that I didn't know how to do. Same way with you, same way with all it. There's things that you have to accept that, man, I don't know everything, but if somebody's got some information for me that I can apply right now, because those things that people tried to tell us about back when we started, dude, I just wasn't ready to try. I was just like, man, I can barely share this thing to my page.
It's hard to put it together in your head too. You know what I mean? Like it's like you're hearing from one person to do one thing, you're hearing from another person to do another thing. Which you can apply this to, I guess, every facet of life. Do this, no, do that. You're like, wow, which one of these am I supposed to do? And then you have to cycle through all this stuff till eventually
you got to keep trying different things, man. And it's something eventually, you eventually start figuring out, like, all the little nuances with title and thumbnail and all this kind of stuff, and understanding, like, for us, we're going to lean, I know that we've talked about it, and leaning into, some of the topics that we really enjoy talking about, and being more a little bit more creative with how we share out, and using the proper things that we know we need to now. And putting all these things together, I think, is going to be our ticket to success, as well as I said before, and I'll keep saying it, our consistency. If it's second to none, then you will be second to none, because that's the real key. Is you stay consistent with something, you believe in it, and you keep refining it, and you keep figuring out ways to change with things. Next thing you know, you're going to start growing.
Yep. Own your craft and try to learn the tricks of the trade. You know what I mean? And that takes trial and error. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It's going to take trial and error, and just stick with it, and you'll be surprised at what comes out the other side. I know I've been, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. 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 I'm totally with you, man. And it's about, like all our good vibe and community, coming through, and just sometimes, man, just having that community support is really it's so key in a journey like this, because it does get lonely, even though there's a lot of people sometimes. It seems lonely in the thought process behind, well, how do I do this and how do I do that and what do I do here and what do I do there? So, you know,
yeah.
it's been a cool process, man. I see you text manages new beggings clips. Y'all got birds living in your house with you?
What kind of
Well,
birds?
it depends on yeah. Like, what's up, fellas? I see you, Jared Talks. I see you, Nova. Good vibes, brother. Good vibes, man. Appreciate you
Yeah,
being here, guys. All you guys,
absolutely.
man.
Absolutely.
Hit that like button for you fellas. If you don't
Yeah,
mind, share the live stream out. I see you, Peyton. What's up? What's up?
that's
I see
correct.
you. I see you, man. Yeah, we're just coming on celebrating a year for myself and a year yesterday for Shine, and just being thankful and being just having fun. Just enjoying the just enjoying it, man. Just enjoying it. This is just a hangout session with everybody, say hi and just enjoy everyone. Let everybody talk it up, whatever they want to do. I see he said seen something weird fly by. I ain't gonna say that you didn't, bro. I ain't gonna say that you didn't. That doesn't mean that they're a pet, though. I mean, Ozzy might be loose in my house. I ain't gonna lie. I was jamming to him a little bit earlier, so you never know what might. Yeah, Brother Noble, then you was one. Hey, shout out to Brother Noble, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Noble, you was in my very, 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 very first live stream. You and Brother William. So shout out to you, man. I thank you. I'm pretty sure that you was in my very first live stream last year. So shout out to Brother Noble in the house, and AB. I see you, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's been a cool journey, bro. Been a cool journey. Yeah, text man. Hey, Roger. There might be something loose. I'm not going to say that there isn't nothing loose.
No, no, can't
My dog's in here, so I'm kind of hoping that he'll at least bark at something for me if there is something going to get me.
I
I
won't
can't.
tell him about the bats. He'll see them soon enough.
Yeah. Yeah, does fly by, Brother Noble. It does, man. It flies by, and here we are, and still got some of the same people coming by and seeing us. A shout out to Peyton Samuel's been here forever, and Gen X, man, just part of the inside circle and the inside crew, and just more building every day. It seems like more and more are coming through and just wanting to be part of the Good Vibe community, man. Part
That's
of
it.
creating change is about starting your day and starting your thought process off right, man. Not that I'm trying to go in, but it's like that. That's how it starts for me. What's good, man? Art Ross Winter, Jamie
Hmm.
Pink. I see you. I see you. Good to see you, man. Thank you. Welcome to Creating Change. My name is Guy. This is Brother Shine at Shine Dick. We appreciate you being here, man. This is a good vibe community. Everybody that you see in blue here are part of the old school crew and been here for quite a while. And we blue people up as we see them and as we get to know them. And they become part of the crew. And we just welcome you. You're welcome. And we appreciate you being here. We thank you for stopping through and saying hello and chiming in. Thank you.
Yeah.
What does the GB stand for? That's my name. That's my
Yeah.
name, Peyton. Guy.
Guy.
Yep. Guy Bandy. That's my name, man. That's where you can find my music. If you want to find my music, anywhere you find anywhere you find music, you can find it under my name. But my channel's name is obviously Creating Change, but that little GB's my name, because that's about the only thing I knew I could remember. If you want the God's honest truth, I it's like at the time when I put it up, like that's the original name I started with. I ain't changed it. No, I think I added the GB to it.
I
I
think you
think
did. Like I
I
remember
think I
the,
did,
I
didn't
you
I?
had that at the beginning. I thought you just said create and change. So
Hey, well, I'm glad
now,
that you asked, Art Ross Winter.
made $1 million. So learn the lesson.
We have a fine question in the house, man. Like I said, my name is Guy. This is Creating Change. This is Brother Shine. We started a journey back this past year. I've been on YouTube now for a year, and Shine was on for a year yesterday, actually. And today we were just touching base with our community, thanking them for all the support and just being a part of the Good Vibe community and inviting new people in and just wanting to chat it up. We'll answer any questions. If you have anything if there's anything you see us doing or anything that you see us that's happening, if there's a way that we can answer it for you, then we certainly will. But tonight we were just talking about, just the journey, man. It's been and taking it in. Take that
And
journey in
like that
and
we
enjoy it.
leave this part out a lot is that, we didn't know each other before we started doing what we're doing right now. I'm in Canada, guys in America, and it was something that, like, one of those kind of happy coincidences, I guess I'll call it, where, he had started doing his thing, I'd started doing my thing. We ended up kind of running in some of the same circles just to make the speak make sense. And then eventually it was like, hey man, what do you think about doing this? And what do you think about doing this? Now we're here. You know what I mean? So I guess, like, when we talk about community and stuff like that, I know you're going to hear a lot of people talk about community and a sense of community, but, like, for real, I know for myself at the time when I was, starting out on this journey, I was looking for that sense of community again after being, through the vid, because I think that's all I can say about it on here so we don't get censored. But after that time frame, it was hard to reconnect with people, even people I knew well. And then you had this opportunity here to come in and, start something new, unique. And, I'm happy and thankful and grateful for that, So, yeah, you can do it too, I guess is the message there if you're trying. So, and whatever you're trying to do, just keep doing it.
Yep, I agree. I'm sorry, man. I got something messed up on my
That's
on
all
my
good.
thing here.
I feel like, there you go.
Yeah, I know you can hear me, but I can't get it minimized.
This is working in the moment. Sometimes you're over here. Okay,
I'm back.
Things are square again. Yeah. All right. It took me a second to catch on to what was even happening. I didn't know I was doing a monologue.
Yeah.
Two men, one channel.
No, man, my finger kind of, I wanted to see what that one button was up there, and I hit it, and I shouldn't have. I should just left things alone. So
what they say about
yeah. Hey, man, that's what it's all about. You gotta just go with the flow. But hey, shout out to everybody stopping through. We see you. Stop in, say hi. You're welcome here. We're not no kind of, this is a safe spot, man, to just chill and have fun and meet new people. Yeah, man, this is about creating change. For me, it's not only about a YouTube journey at Art Ross Winter, Jamie Ben. It's more of applying the things that it takes in real life to actually, bend with things and go with things, applying that right here on YouTube. And I stated it in one of my second videos. I'd never had a YouTube channel. I'd never loaded a video up. I'd never done any of this. And last year when I started, I think it was my second video, I said, I'm going to show you how to build a YouTube channel. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to do it right here in front of you. Well, today I'm monetized. I've been monetized for well over a month now. So within a year's time, I built a channel up, was able to take it and monetize it. And now this year, we're going to take it and we're going to work the next goals up and build our community, just keep building stronger and stronger and stronger.
Is building a community. Like, to be a little bit more direct to your answer, is that, we play music, we support the arts, we support human connection, real human connection, and we believe that this is a place that can happen because we've seen it to happen to other community members, and that's how our initial journey had started. So, we push music, we push whatever you want to do in a kind, positive kind of way. And even if sometimes maybe that's not like exactly what everyone wants to hear, that's okay too. We want to talk about this stuff because that's what a community is. It's not always agreeing about the same things and just simply being agreeable, but it's about sharing passions and, having discussions and hopefully coming up with some solutions.
Well, and as a creator community, obviously we're trying to reach people that aren't creators as well. But from a creator standpoint, the best way that we can support our fellow creator community, the creators within our community and our community, is by being a voice of feedback or by being a place where you can land at and you can start meeting other people, and you can start good vibing and just seeing how the network starts. Because that's how me and Sean met, was just through networking, through YouTube, and through meeting each other and giving each other an opportunity to get to know each other. And then the next thing you know, we're running a show together 3 times. Well, we started out at 5 days a week.
It was like 9 days a week.
Yeah, 2 hours, and then doubling up in the nighttime. Like we was trying real hard, Art Ross. But I'm more. I guess my music would fall more in the line of like I do love gospel music, bluegrass. I love country music and rock and roll, but I sing more of a country music and lean in on that a little bit harder than most others. And I'll let Sean answer for himself what he does.
I love all kinds of music, honestly.
That's a good question right here, Sean.
What's that?
What kind of music y'all like?
Yeah, man. Like it's hard for me now, like, to answer that question with like what I don't like. Now, like, I mean, if you go to my page, you're gonna hear everything from hip hop to folk music. So I'm an enjoyer of all kinds of music, as long as it's not, something that's purposely created to cause some kind of, what I mean, harm or a foul to a certain group. I'm all about it. So
yeah. I can get down with just about. I like all kinds of music. There's some that I like a lot better than others, but I can appreciate.
But sometimes, you can really love one kind of music, and you're just on a different station one day, and this track comes on, you're like, yeah. What?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
and as a musician, I don't necessarily have to dig the actual song, the actual music, to say, hey man, I can appreciate what that dude just did with that guitar. Or I can appreciate what that person just did with whatever. So I'm with you, man. There's not much that I can say I don't like. There's some I can say I like a lot better than others, but my taste is vast, as far as like, I like some rap music, I like some rock and roll music, or a lot of rock and roll music. I like some R&B. I like, you know what I mean? It's like all of it has some. I don't want it. Just about every genre has something that I can say.
It's okay, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Old Noble said, "Good old days." Back in the good old days, brother. Back in the good old days.
Exactly.
He said, "Top folk artist." Well, I mean, it depends. I guess. I mean,
current, like former.
Like, like Tyler Childers for me would be like a current one that I say is kind of folk, would fall in a folkish kind of style as far as new. Then of course everybody's got the Bob Dylan and of course Grateful Dead. You know what I mean? Like they were kind of like that.
I like it for stuff that
John Denver.
For years now. Like it's more of like the, I guess, cult classic kind of stuff. Like I really like Ben Cooper from Radical Face and Electric President. Iron and Wine is another big one that I really enjoy. Lately, Hazlitt, which is a fella from Australia, and I got to see him actually last Monday. Me and my wife went and seen him, and just really great stuff. So yeah, I'm happy to see like a return and like this kind of new element added to that sound. You know what I mean? It's a new ball game, and I'm excited to see what comes out of it. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Well, I see you got a song pulled up here. We'll let Art Ross hear your song that we've got pulled up here in the bottom. We'll let him hear that with John Prine. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's speaking some good language right there. Hey, let's play him your song that we got right here. Let him hear a little taste of what you got going on, and then we'll be back here in just a second and get the vibe going, get the community action going. We appreciate you, Art Ross, being here. We appreciate you chiming in. Noble, brother, I appreciate you. We do. Thank you very much. All of you guys, we appreciate you guys. We'll be back here in just a second. Gonna get us a drink and play Brother Sean's new song. Is this a new one, Sean?
It's a new one. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Just came out.
Awesome. Good vibes, guys.
you tell me just how you've been? Hello, my old friend. Wish I could say it was good to see your face. We both know I'm lying. Goodbye, my true love. I know that you're somewhere above, always looking down, just seeing how I get around. Hello, sweet lady. Please don't try to change me. Hello, my darling. Until we meet once again. Oh man, here we go again. We're going to create change. Make it happen this time. Let's go, always good vibes. Get out of the open.
Yep.
I can feel that
Happy
it's going to
garbage.
be a good day, a great day. Let's go, always good vibes.
Always good
Create
vibes.
change. Let's go,
Alright, here we
always
go,
good
baby.
vibes.
That brother Sean in the house.
Always good vibes.
Welcome. Yeah, man. Here we go. Here we go. Get us swell back up here. What's up, man? Yeah, we was in tiny fashion right there. Good evening, everybody. Here's a little community building exercise here with Creating Change and Brother Sean, man. We're just coming on. Happy to be on here a year now. As for both of us, today makes officially both of us been on here a year. Sean's was yesterday, mine's today. And
Yep.
we're just glad to be vibing still, man. You know, to stay at anything for a year, it takes some intestinal fortitude sometimes.
Yeah.
To keep going. So we're just glad to be vibing with everybody, man. Positive vibes only, guys. We're just trying to reach out, find some community members, and just say hi to everybody. I see you, Elevated. What's up, man? What's up? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. Just coming at everybody with a little late night edition just celebrating our year, man. Thank you, brother. Elevated, appreciate that, man. Hey, for any two people to stay at something and not really, hey, it ain't like we've seen some skyrocket numbers and all this and like super success right out the rip. No, man, we've just stayed with it and just stayed going. And you know, that to me, when you realize, well, for me, when I realized back several years ago that my star did not shine so bright that I couldn't lean in on consistency being second to none. If I can make sure that my consistency second to none in everything that I do or what I try to do, then I've already got a leg up on 90% of the competition out there just by staying consistent, staying true, staying like, okay, I don't really want to, I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep, we're going anyway. I don't know if it might only get shared to my mom, but I'm going.
Yeah, well, what else can you do, right? You gotta try and make a stab at things. And I was thinking about, remember, like back in the day, they'd be like, "F the man," you know what I mean? Like you can't be a cog in the wheel. And like with a lot of things that have happened lately, I was like, you know what? Very proud of the things that we've been able to do and the things that we talked about and things we'll continue to talk about because you know, that's what it's been about for me anyway. So, you know, enjoying the conversation, getting to know somebody. Like, I mean, think about like 20 years ago. Did you ever think that this would be a possibility? This was stuff you see on Star Trek.
No.
You know what I mean?
Now, 20 years ago, I had a cord attached to the phone. I could only go about 3 feet out there. You know what I mean?
A lineup of 25 people with pagers trying to get on that same phone.
Yeah, I just got rid of the rotary dial just a few years back. Hell, you know, I still find myself looking for payphones.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
it's like taking a picture of an artifact at this point.
It really is, man. Like graffiti art at this point. Oh, but I mean, it really had. I know, Sean. I never imagined being able to get on here, even like we do backstage, like even when we're not live, like just being able to be on here and talk face to face, or you know what feels like face to face. Oh, man, that's just so weird. It's still weird. I'm still kind of like, man, that's odd. Like it just feels odd to me. Like, man, whoa. But at the same time, it's like I'm embracing it now. I'm starting to kind of I'm getting where it's like I'm cool with all of it. I like there's some of it I question, you know, like some of it's a little bit like, man, out there for me. But it's like, man, it's here. And I'm not going to miss out this time. 20 years ago, I didn't want nothing to do with this stuff. I was like, bull crap. Well, now that I've gotten myself into the mix a little bit, I'm going to keep up with everything this time. Like, I'm not going to fall behind again like I did 20 years ago.
Any more boats, you know what I mean? I'm done missing boats. I'll put it that way. You know what I mean? Like, I heard a fellow say this. He's like, if I would have just started playing, like putting the camera on when I was playing video games, I'd be a friggin' millionaire by now. You know what I mean? And it's
man, dude,
that's a lot of it.
That's no kidding, man. If you just put, I mean, that's true. That's so true, man. Oh, if you just like, because now, I mean, like I say, I wish I'd have embraced this 20 years ago. I really do, because I remember when all this stuff first started, and I was that dude like, oh, it'll be a fad. Yeah, this ain't gonna last. Ain't nobody gonna be running around with a damn phone in their pocket all the time and all that. You know, that's me. Here I am. Now I got me one of these things that's called a computer and a phone, and I got
two turntables and a microphone, bud.
Yeah, I got a paper football, and
there you go.
And somewhere along the way, I did get me a clacker, and you know, I mean, I've gotten all kinds of cool stuff since I started this stuff, man. So it's really cool, and you know, I just I feel like I figured it out. I feel like I figured it out. Like,
you know,
I give up at Rubik's Cube. I swear.
You're almost there. You got most of the color.
Yeah, I just feel like it's overrated at this point.
Well, you know,
I feel like I hyped it up too much, and now it's just It's just not the same. If I'd have played it low key, I think I'd have nailed it right there. But you know, the lack of being able to actually work it out probably didn't help.
Well, and you know,
I
when
did
you
do
put
a couple videos, and I had the formula and everything. I thought, well, hell, I can do this.
when you pull the stickers off and change them for the other ones, I don't know if that counts.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it does in my world. I mean, yeah. Now I feel like if you can get the stickers back on in this little square and it looks like it came like that, you win.
well,
You win.
it's
Yeah,
more than
you
one.
win. You know, Alway said he'll teach me how to work it. Well, it's here. You know, it's kind of like
You gotta. I don't want to say it, but
I ain't gonna lie, it's extra mixed up. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was the game. I thought you were trying to mix it up where nobody could do it, and I did that.
Start with the white. That's your hint.
Yep. And of course I got a yo-yo. Of course, everybody's probably got one of them. And
oh yeah,
you know,
I got 15 right here that I've been using every day for the last 50 years.
Likes the clacker. There you go, Miss Patty. That's the kind of things you get when you're a big YouTuber.
Can you walk the dog? Can you walk that dog?
Come here, bud.
Yeah.
Oh, that dog. Oh no. Well. This one likes to run. He don't walk. But it's a good yo-yo. It's a great yo-yo. It's got an American flag on it and everything. I thought that was pretty handy. And so like, I mean, so I like while I'm doing the yo-yo, I feel patriotic too.
Wow.
And I got other neat stuff.
If you can get two good feelings at once, I mean,
I do have some tube socks.
Oh, are they?
They got stripes on them. That's why I got them. Because I was like, well, you know what I mean?
Red and blue. Yeah.
I mean, they're
and white. There's white too.
There's white there too.
There is white.
And they're tube socks. They help with circulation, but they're also stylish too.
Well, no one can argue with you about that. You know,
that's kind of how I was leaning that way too. I felt like that. Yeah, it would be hard to beat. It'd be hard to beat that. And then but we don't need to go through my stuff. We can go through your stuff if you want.
I don't have a whole lot of that I can show.
We'll say that one for another time,
If you want to see that, check us out on Rumble.
We don't want to have too much fun at one time here.
I get, I got the screwdriver.
Oh, yeah, well, I do want to just make clear that I also have matching sweatbands for the socks.
Screwdriver,
an outfit. Yeah.
Just you never know what you're gonna need.
Well, you never know when you're gonna need a good screwdriver, man. I'm with you. Hey,
you do.
Hey, I keep a screwdriver close, but you never know when you're gonna need to shank somebody. You never know. You never know. I keep one, and you never know.
You're in control of your own life. That's all I can say.
You're in control of your own destiny at that point. Once you have that. Oh well. I mean, I got a level. Torpedo level. Hey.
You can use that as an after the fact tool.
Yeah.
Yep. Done.
I just thought that was pretty nice too. But
it ain't bad. I can't say it's bad.
Really,
nothing else I can show that won't get us banned off YouTube.
It's like
beauty.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I like showing. I got a 222. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think that.
Alway's got some Creating Change guitar pick. Yeah, I got guitar picks too.
Oh, you got all sorts of stuff.
How could I forget?
How could you forget?
How could I forget?
Bam. Well,
bam.
Boom.
Hey, I got a bag of them. I got a whole bag. They were supposed to be for like little gifts, but I ain't giving none away yet except a couple because I like having the whole bag. You know what I mean? I just like it. And I got a little box. It's a Fortnite box. I stole it from a kid. Well, I didn't steal it. I dad taxed it. That's different.
Yeah, that's trash.
Totally different. It's kind of like when he gets up from the table and he has a nice sandwich sitting there and you take a bite of it. That's not stealing a bite. That's taxing. That's taxing.
I mean, that just makes good
They
sense.
might as well get used to paying taxes right out the rip. And I mean, we pay a food tax. He might as well pay a food tax.
Oh man. The first time
So
my brother ever had to pay tax, he was like 4 years old, and we were buying penny candies. And under this, anyone who's Canadian, I guess anyone will get this, but he had to dig holes for like 2 weeks, and my grandpa finally gave him like $1.50, right? So we're like digging these trench holes for him, and then we finally go down to the dollar store. My brother picks out 125 candies. The old fella at the store goes, "Well, you owe me $1, like 37." And he goes, "Well, no, I got 125. I counted them out." And he goes, "Well, no, you got to pay tax." He goes, "What the hell is tax?" He goes, "Brian Mulrooney invented it." He goes, "Well, I didn't see him help me dig no holes." That's always stuck with me for years, man.
Yeah.
What?
So true.
Yeah.
So true.
Great stuff.
It is good stuff. Hey, I don't have no problem collecting tax, especially when it comes to like, dad tax and stuff. Olivia, the potato, good to see you. Hey, welcome to Creating Change. This is Brother Sean Dig. We appreciate you being here. Good vibes community, man. Just everybody hanging out, chilling. We appreciate you stopping through. Always. Always building the community, and just everybody you see in blue is just outstanding folks, and they will welcome you in, and we just appreciate you being here. Thank you for dropping a comment. Hit the like button for us if you don't mind. If anybody out there don't mind sharing, we would appreciate it. We can't promise exactly what the content will be about, but it'll be respectful. Me and Sean have made a point since we started Guy and Sean. We come at any topic, but we come at it with respect. We try to look at it from as many directions as we possibly can. Now, does that mean that we don't have a particular way that maybe we think? Of course we do. We're grown men and we carry ourselves that way. But just because we don't necessarily see eye to eye or see exactly the same way on things does not create a hatred. That just says, okay, well, we don't agree on that particular topic, whatever. She said, Olivia the potato, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I really, really needed that. Oh, well, God bless. I'm glad that you stopped in, and thank you for stopping through. We're glad to have you. Indeed, glad to have you. Thank you. But yeah, we're trying to build a safe space, man, where, we can't promise that everybody that comes through ain't going to say some old bull crap. But what I mean is, from me and Sean, or from myself, or if you're at Sean's and it's just him by himself, we're always going to create an environment where we're trying to be as neutral in our thought as possible, but willing to take our stand when necessary, but with respect, because I feel like that any topic can be talked about as long as we don't start out by calling names or by labeling or whatever when you do that, you lose all control of negotiation. You lose all control because now you have this line drew, and that don't work. That don't work. You try to find the common ground before you start looking into the things that maybe you don't agree on. We agree that, that you find the little things you agree, and then you start reaching out to the things that maybe you don't, and you still see each other's point. That, like, you don't have to agree to say, hey, I understand what you're saying. Like, I get now where you're going with that. I get what you're saying.
A soundboard, you know what I mean? Like, to be like, well, hold on a second, man. Like, did you think of this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was something I was thinking about the other day. I was like, a lot of the people that I know, like, they do that. But the more perspectives, and the more people that that actually have their own core values and beliefs, when you start to think about something, and it doesn't necessarily mean in a bad way, it just means that you're thinking about it a certain way, you have the opportunity to hear their opinion. You don't have to agree with it. But again, you have the opportunity to think of something like, well, maybe I didn't think of it that way. And there could be a lot of reasons for that, right? So
that's right. And if you start off with anger in the mix, then you might not hear what the true point was, because you were angry and you heard what you think you heard what your brain processed, but it really wasn't what being said to you because you were angry. And
You
that's
heard
why I say it's,
you know what I mean?
yeah, if you start a conversation off by a blanket statement like you're this or you're that or you're well, all of a sudden you start out with animosity towards each other that's going to totally deflect from maybe a great conversation about where you don't agree on things. But within that conversation, you may see that on the things that truly matter, you're right in line with one another. It's just a few little offsprays that maybe you don't see exactly eye to eye on, but on the core value side of things, I think a lot of times that it's just little itty bitty differences that you think are huge until you really break them down and you really talk about them. Then you're like, well, dang, we really see a lot of this real
Yeah.
close to the same. We're just calling it different names, or we're just
And
approaching it from a
that's
different angle.
that's hitting that nail right on the head, man. Because as you're saying that, like, not to jump in or cut you off, but that's exactly what I did. Is that how many times we've talked about the same things like over and over and over again, and like you get a little piece every time. And I know that's how my mind works. And
Yeah.
then eventually it clicks, and you're like, oh man, that's what that was. And I guess like the biggest thing that like I keep learning over and over again is to be patient and take your time with things and not jump to conclusions. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I see one person, Olivia, I think it is. They're saying that you've been dealing with depression, and I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but take it one piece at a time and see what you can do about the things you can do about, and the other things, if you need help, ask for help, because that's what we've done, that's what we wanted to do, and we'll keep doing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Indeed. And we've had people that actually, well, hey, you know what? We need to shout out to What the Quack.
Yeah.
Always good vibes for What the Quack, a fellow community member who is struggling with some sickness and shared with us that they were. And we promised that every time we thought of them, we were going to send up good vibes for them. So we're sending up good vibes, and I'm sending up thoughts and prayers for them. So good vibes to What the Quack. Always good vibes. We appreciate you. But we have had people come through our chat and not feel good and have something on their heart or something on their mind and start sharing with everybody. And then by the time they leave, they're saying, man, I feel better, or this was just so much fun and I feel more, I feel more relaxed. And it's like, dude, that's a win for me and you. That to me, out of
Yeah,
everything else, that's a win. That's a win.
absolutely.
Noble says, yeah, never carry things alone. Lean on each other. We are here. Absolutely, Noble.
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah.
One thing I said a while back that I just feel like it rings true in my ears when I think about it is like, I promised myself I would never use the phrase, it's just someone on YouTube. Okay. In the general terms, it is someone on YouTube, but to me, it's a human being. It's a human being. And until they prove otherwise, then that's how I treat it, is like, that's a real person. Now,
Yep.
I know there's bots. I know there's bull crap. I know there's stupid stuff, but you
But
know what?
there's weight behind that. It's like, would you say or do the same thing in the street face to face as you would with that person?
Yep.
I hope you think about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's not about like, oh, feelings or this, that. Yeah, that's part of it. But the other side of it is like, man, we got to get back to our humanity in the part of human, right? That's something that we need to do all around. And if it's not more apparent now than ever, I don't know if it's ever been, but I definitely know that's something we need to do and we should want to do, I think.
Man, it's the most fulfilling thing for me that I've found on here so far, is to see that there is actually an opportunity. It may take a while, but
Yeah.
there's an opportunity to build a core community around you that understands that you are trying to come at this in the most humble, honest way possible. But I want to talk about things that mean something to me. That's what good vibes is for me. It's not
Yeah.
always about Mr. Giddy and everything's perfect. No,
No.
man. It's about, I want to share from my heart. I want to share what I feel And if it's only one other person that gets it, well, you know what? That's one more than what got it before I started opening and sharing. You know what I mean? So,
I do.
and we've had some great conversations on here and met some people that, as far as I'm concerned, as long as I'm on YouTube and as long as I'm breathing in this world, if they see me on the street, they're part of the Good Vibes community. You know what I mean? When they stop in here, they're part of the Good Vibe. No matter what show we got going on, even if we got one of our shows where, like the last couple days, where we do a topic and we got the house packed. Well, our Good Vibing community knows that we're running a show, but they're part of our crew. They're not just the random ones coming in. They're part of the crew.
And really have been the motivation for us to push and continue on and get, you know what I mean? Get to where we're at now, man. Like we were talking earlier behind or backstage. I would say behind stage, backstage, about me saying like, yeah, it's been a year, and I said like in a year, if X, Y, and Z didn't happen, then I was going to do whatever. And it's funny how like you'll hit these lines that you set in your head, and then the day of, like that's the craziest part. The day of something wacky happens, right? Where you're like, what? All right, I'm going to define my goals better.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And you reach certain points on God's time. I have realized in my life that when I say a prayer, the prayer that I say is on God's time. Mm-hmm. The answer to that prayer is on God's time, and understanding that because I feel a prayer needs to be answered right now, that is not God's time. That's my time. That's God's time thinking that. And having the faith in myself to know that when I send a prayer out or when I send a thought out into the universe, into the world, and I'm sending out good vibes, then in God's time, that's going to get where it needs to go. I've said it to you guys on here. I feel like this. If you have a message for the world, if you have you might already have your viral video or your big video on your page. The world just ain't ready to hear about it yet. The world ain't ready for that yet.
And I don't know how many times I've seen things where like, you know what I mean? Like before, like internet, or I guess like early, because I didn't jump into this stuff as soon as it took off. It took me a long time to get into the social network world. So I was still a big fan of like TV and movies, and like particularly TV series, excuse me. And there would be something you'd see and you're like, this show is amazing, but I know it's going to be canceled in 2 seasons because it's ahead of its time or whatever it may be, right? And now people watch it like 30 years later and like, oh, that show was incredible. But it's like, yeah, it was. It was amazing to be a part of it at the time. And that is its own experience. And then experiencing it later, should that happen, is a whole nother deal, which is, I think, almost the coolest part of it all. You know what I mean? Like it's about what lasts, not about what, you know what I mean?
Well, and as people of, you know, I've like to think that I had to have most of the control over how I feel at this point. And, you know, coming on and realizing that, you know, it's man, bad vibes, good vibes, whatever vibes it is, it's contagious. And if you want to throw out some old negative Nancy stuff, then go for it. It's YouTube. You can do what you want. But my spirit does not want to be in a negative space like that. My spirit wants to smile, wants to laugh, wants to joke, wants to have fun. My spirit doesn't want to come on here and do cut down videos. I can do some great cut downs. Oh, you know how I am, China. I get started running off at the mouth. I cut me down, everybody down, like whatever. But that's not the person dude. If I did that all the time, I'd be the most mean, nasty individual you ever was around all the time.
The crazy part about that is like, one, it's psychologically the easiest thing and the thing that humans use the most. And if you don't believe me, just go on your social media feed and see how many videos are about happy events and how many are about negative, running other people down events. Right?
So true. So true. and I'm gonna tell you, man, like there's a lot of things that if I really wanted to, it would not be hard for me to slip into the negative Nancy stuff.
Dude, it's so easy just to say.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it would be easy to come on and like really rag some people out. Like, there's people, and I'm not talking about YouTube people. I'm talking about like, you
like
know,
98, rag someone out. I love
oh
it.
man,
Bunch
like
of
I
that 98. Yeah,
drag
go.
them right through the mud, man. I mean, like, and it
Yeah.
would be easy. Like, and they give you the content for free. Like, they get on and they say some of the dumbest stuff, and they say it for free, and like you can use it. Like, it's like,
Destroyer. It's like, what?
yeah,
You
yeah,
can
man.
make it easier. Like, is this on a silver platter?
Yeah, and these
Who's
people,
watching?
like
Yeah.
these college educated idiots and stuff that's out here that's supposed to be all smart and everything. It's like, dude, I got a GED. I did get big letters on it.
Wow.
They give me the big letters. It wasn't the little baby letters. It was the big ones.
That's
But
when
it's
they were
still a
putting
GED.
education.
And it's like, man, I know some of this common knowledge stuff that y'all claim. Oh, well, what does that mean? Well, that was stuff that we learned in like second grade and third grade. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like it's just so amazing.
We're cutting English, mathematics, science,
Yeah,
is it? All
yeah,
right, have a good day.
yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah.
What?
And we're gonna learn best catchphrases to say on Instagram and TikTok today.
Shorthand. This
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
alien language that only some people seem to understand.
yeah. That's
No,
the only part for me about this whole mess that really disgusts me is that everything that you hear for the most, oh, I don't want to say, I hate to say everything because that groups too much, but a lot of what you hear, when you hear it, you can automatically tell that they were going for a viral moment. It's not like it was an organic something they said. It was like they were shooting for, oh, this will get me a bunch of clicks because I say this or this or whatever.
is like the impressionable mind, right? So like my son will see some stuff and I'll be like, "What are you watching?" And he'd be like, "Oh, I'm watching this like guy who did like 78 backflips at one time." And I'm like,
He
"That's
watched that video I did.
yeah,
I
yeah."
want to tell him I said thank you.
It's causing all kinds of confusion.
I didn't even think anybody would even watch that. Well, that's cool.
So I'm like, son, that's not possible. He's like, what do you mean, Dad? Look, it's happening right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, let me show you what I can do with this camera. You know what I mean? Like that those aren't the facts. And the scary part is I'm talking about an almost 10-year-old kid, but I can guarantee you I know people my age or older that still fell for the same trick.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Some of
thank
this stuff, man, you can get faked out right real easy on it, man. Right
you.
real easy on it.
You got to take a beat. You got to take a beat. I see some of these thumbnails and I'm like, oof, want to throw the computer through the wall or whatever I'm looking at the time. Then you click on it, you're like, man, you got me again.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Clickbait.
Clickbait.
Yeah.
Got me.
Yeah, exactly.
I did. They got me. I've gotten got with them clickbait thumbnails, man. Like, oh, is that real? And then you gotta why? It's like, well, hell, I'm gonna have to get it down. That's why they did that thumbnail. Clickbait. It was a clicker. It was a clicker. Shout out to Miss Patty in the house, Brother Noble in the house. I see you there. I see you there. Olivia the Potato, new friend coming through. Thank you for stopping in. Elevated Einstein, thank you. We appreciate you, Miss Peyton Simmons, thank you. And Art Ross, thank you for stopping through. Brother Gen X AB, appreciate you, man. Jarrett Talks, Text Manages, New Beggins. Appreciate you. Got Sean Dig in the house and in the house. Shout out to everybody here. We appreciate y'all being here. This is Creating Change and Brother Sean coming at you. Just celebrating our year on YouTube and marking these milestones, having some fun, learning some new things. And and the new things I can say that it's been visible with the changes in the past couple of weeks on things and learning how to share things out and how to get to a bigger audience. And it's been working, especially on the ones where, you know, you're going at topics and things like that. So we have things to share with our community along the way about, you know, things that we're doing.
We should mention too, we're going to be bouncing around a little bit in hours for the next bit, you know, for anybody who's here, who's been part of the crew. We're just kind of living life and doing this at the same time, but we're going to be doing this and living life. So, you'll see us pop up at different times. I guess more of the evenings for the next little bit is what we've kind of talked about.
Gonna
Just
lean in on the evenings for a bit.
yeah,
Because of scheduling, because of daytime hours getting ready to go away here in another little while. Gonna
and
lean in
all
on
season up here in Canada, hey.
gonna lean in on the evening times and everything and keep things up to date and just keep everybody informed in what we're doing. And if you want to hit the bell so that you'll get the notification and we're just going to try to keep going, guys. We're going to keep going, and then this winter, as we get things figured out, we'll come up with a solid schedule, how we're going to run things and what we're going to do. If you haven't already, please go over to @GuyandShine. We'll be sharing to there and going through there on our good vibes and stuff, and we'll still be coming from our channels and everything as well with things, but starting up that new channel so that everybody can come and visit there as well. And just enjoying the journey, guys. Just enjoying the journey. So sending out thoughts and good vibes for What the Quack. We appreciate all of our community members, and we certainly appreciate the ones that are willing to share of something personal. They didn't get too personal about it, but they just shared with us, and we promised that whenever we thought of them, we was going to send up some good vibes for them. So that's what we're doing, man. And just thank you guys for the year of fun, for the year of growth, for the next year, because you guys have kept me motivated, kept Sean motivated, kept us motivated to keep trying to reach, because it's about community in the end. Now, we want to have a big show. We want to have a big audience, and we know now how to me and Sean have got to see, the difference in the way that we go about doing things, and we're starting to get a handle on how to share and how to do the things that we need to do to build up a better audience. But on these nights like this, when we're getting together with our crew, it's just really cool to see all you people that's been in our little community since day one of some of our first live streams, and day one especially of some of Guy and Shine's live streams, and still here, still good vibing. Miss Patty, Brother Noble, Gen X, and all of our friends, Brother Desi, who's starting to Scrap TV. I encourage y'all go check him out, man. He's really fun and just doing a good job and stretching his wings.
Desi R&B, baby. Yeah, let's do it. Yep.
Elevated Einstein, appreciate you, brother, man. He's a real friend from right here in my area, man, and just outstanding individual and just outstanding member of our community as well. And just shout out to you guys, man. Once again, we appreciate it. Brother Sean, good job this evening, man. That puts us at about an hour. We're at about an hour now, man.
Yep.
Gonna go ahead and play us out, and I'll see you backstage here in just a minute. But guys, we appreciate y'all. Hit the like button for us if you hadn't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. If not, we really don't care. We just appreciate the good vibes. We just appreciate y'all being here, and that's really all that matters.
Keep on doing good things. Remember, we got more together than we have in the difference. So much love.
That is a fact, brother. Good job. Good job this evening. Good job, everybody. Congratulations again, Brother Sean. Outstanding, man. We're still at it. Year in. Here we are. Hey,
baby.
yeah, they're gonna get tired of looking at these faces. I can tell you that, man. Brother Noble says, "Good vibes, baby. It's contagious." Yes, indeed. Yes, it is, and I believe that so wholeheartedly, my man. But good vibes, everybody. This little song called "Slow It On Down." I really, truly mean it. Slow it on down. Take the time it takes. Take you a good look around. Take it in. Have a good time. Good vibes, my friends. We'll see you. Well, I guess we'll see you. Let's see. No, today is Let's see.
Today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday. No good vibes tomorrow in the morning. No. We might be on in the evening tomorrow, depending on what's going on. But then we'll get a schedule locked down in the next little while and get started back up with a. It may be in the evening times, just due to scheduling for for myself and for Sean, it may be geared more towards the evening for this beginning of the winter, especially getting going. And then we'll refine it as we have to, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is live, brother Brandon. We're getting ready to call
We're,
it
live,
an evening.
we're leaving you, man.
But thank you for stopping in. Yeah, we're live, man.
Yeah, it's so crazy because like so many people are restreaming now. It's like, hey, is this even happening right now? It's like, yeah, it's live, baby.
Yeah, man. Hey, what's up, brother Brandon? What's up, man? But guys, we appreciate y'all being here. My name is Guy. This is Creating Change. This is brother Sean. You can find him at Shine Dig. Together we are Guy and Shine. You can find our shared page at Guy and Shine, where we will be sharing. We're not going to be doing the 11 to 1 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as of right now. We're going to change it over to the evening times and figure out what days and get a schedule like that worked out. Yeah. But you guys, we appreciate you guys, man. Y'all have a great night, man. We'll see you guys again on the next run, man.
Appreciate
Till
you
next
guys.
time.
Thank you. Yeah.
Be careful on them YouTube streets.
Keep your stick on the ice.
I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back. Start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut and loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pace. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.